session after this panel. I'll be signing right after this panel downstairs until they kick me out. Or should I say us? Should they kick us out? But I'll have all my music CDs, and I'm very excited to tell you about my newest one. I mean, who's got this? Who's got the remix CD? Clearly not enough of you. Ask yourself this question: what have I been doing with my life? Let me tell you about this CD, you guys. I made this specifically with you in mind. It's all up-tempo, club mix, high-energy, fun stuff. But what makes it extra special is I spent a long time, and my dear assistant spent a long time communicating with the Japanese who own several songs from shows that I've been in to get permission to record those songs and release them. So on this CD, I'm happy to report that you will find the Brothers theme from Full Metal Alchemist. I know, you're probably thinking, wait a minute, Vic, I heard a little contradiction there. I heard you say that it was this up-tempo, club mix, high-energy thing, but the Brothers song is, how can I repay you? Well, not the way it is on this CD. It's like awesome. And then there's the theme from Dean Angel, which actually you just heard, which is a real fun tune. And then there's also Tamaki's song from only a remix version of it. So there are a lot of fun songs on here, and I'll have that at the autograph session. Now, this is something else I want to tell you about. Several years ago, this is a free present for you. Wait a minute, you may not want it. Several years ago, I thought, I would love to make something to give back to you guys as a way of saying thank you for your extreme kindness to me. So I thought, you know, what would be better for me to give to you than something that's precious to me, right? Well, if any of you have done any kind of Googling, you know that my faith is very much a part of my life. It's very much a foundation of my life. And so I thought, I know what I'll do. I'm going to take a real contemporary translation, and I'm going to record the entire Gospel of John, like an audiobook. Now, I know you're probably thinking, oh, that's all I ever wanted in life, Vic, was to hear Edward Elric reading the King James Version of the Bible. Don't be so quick to judge. It could be cool. But it's not that. It's not the flowery, lofty 1611 King James. It's a very contemporary version. So like where the original would say, and great was the wrath of the Lord. This version says, and God was ticked. So it's very fun to listen to. And then I gave little voices to all the characters. Wouldn't it be awesome if Jesus sounded like Tamaki? Sorry, Lord. That would be cool. But then, you guys, I thought, what else would make it more fun to listen to? And I went back to the very beginning, and I played the piano underneath the entire thing. And you guys need to appreciate, there are 21 chapters in this mother. It's a long book. In fact, there are 2 CDs in here because it won't fit on one. So it took me a long time to play the piano underneath the whole thing to make it very, very easy to listen to, very enjoyable. And I had a whole bunch of friends of mine and myself put money toward making these, getting them pressed, so that I could give them to you for free. Looking as hot as ever, it's impossible not to. And I was looking completely gross. And so we had a good time with that. Also, you guys, I want you to know that there is no bigger Star Trek fan on the planet than me. Oh, I'm quite sure. I'm quite sure. There's no one who loves Star Trek more than me. In fact, you know what? At some anime conventions, I'll actually do a Star Trek trivia challenge where you can just try to stump me with questions from the original series. It's crazy. No, I'm not kidding. So let me tell you what's going on. I've got some good friends. That I've met through Star Trek, and we are getting ready to launch a web series based on the original series. And I'm very excited to tell you that my lifelong childhood dream will be realized. That's right. I'll be playing Captain Kirk. And I have to introduce you to my Dr. McCoy, right? Stand up, John. Ladies and gentlemen, John Montreal. And the other partner in our little endeavor is Mr. Alec Peters. Stand up, say hi to Alec, you guys. If any of you ever wanted to save up all of your money to buy an awesome movie prop or costume, this is the man to talk to. He runs a company called PropWorks, and what they do, is it okay if I? And what they do is they actually acquire props and costumes from major films like, you name it, Battlestar Galactica, the television series, Star Trek, Stargate, Iron Man. I mean, like screen used stuff, guys. And so they're behind PropWorks. Alec is. Also, I have to introduce you to some of my other friends here. This is my good friend Ralph Miller, sound man, good Star Trek friend extraordinaire. Say hi, Ralph. Stand up, show them that face. And this is my good friend Brian Kelly. He's an amazing editor. Stand up, give me some loving, Brian. Yeah. Any special effects lovers in here? This guy is Juve, and he makes special effects for some major motion pictures. Stand up, say hi to Juve. Hi! And of course you all know my darling Michelle, right? And I want you to say hello also to my dear good friend here, Gary. Say hi to Gary. Hi! And Rafa. Say hi to Rafa. Hi! See, Rafa doesn't know it, but he's the coolest guy in the room right now. He's laying so low, he's playing so cool, but he's like totally cool. So yeah, I'm working on a lot of different things right now. Of course, we're still continuing Bleach. And Naruto. Because those shows never end. So let's see what else. You guys, I recently joined Twitter. I don't know if that was a bad idea or not, but I did it anyway. So you can, I encourage you, I invite you to follow me on Twitter. So I'll put up fun things, like something the other day had something really funny happen during the day, and I just put it up. So it's Vic Mignogna on Twitter, and also all of my music CDs. And how many of you guys are singers? A lot of you guys sing, right? I always get emails from fans saying, I want to sing this song of yours. I would love to sing this song that you wrote. Where can I get an accompaniment track? I put a whole bunch of karaoke tracks to some of my songs up on iTunes. They're all available there. And then also, a lot of people are always saying, I would love a ringtone of like Edward Elric answering my phone. Or Tamaki, doing my voicemail. Or Broly from Dragon Ball Z. Of course, Broly only knows one word. You know what that is. Exactly. That's good, dude. I'm hiring you. You're gonna be my stunt vocal double. I'll be like, come here. Yeah. So I've got all these great ringtones on iTunes for the iPhone, and also like Amazon MP3 and Rhapsody. So if you'd like to have, Tamaki or Ikaku or Dark or Ed, on your answer.